Welcome back, everybody. Aesop Grim here. This is the continuation of our second Stellaris Chronicle on this channel, and we're playing as the Commonwealth of Man. We're in the year 2456. Off screen, I did as much as I could. I ran out of minerals, and so planetary management really didn't get very far. I think I got through most of Unity sector. I can't remember. I think I ran out of minerals in the Unity at the end of the Unity sector. I did learn that Prophet's Retreat cannot be turned. Oh, no, you guys saw that. It's not that it can't be turned into a resort world. It's that it doesn't make sense, because when you use the resort world modifier, one of the things that comes with it is it changes it into a Gaia world. So it's a waste to use that on something that's already a Gaia world. And so we'll keep this as a generator world. Okay, now the other thing I did was I was playing around with trade stations and trying to remap out my trade. I can, if we pull up a trade station, with Hyperlane Registrar and this upgraded to the level of Star Fortress, we can get 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 jumps away. We can collect trade 7 jumps in any direction from where this trade station is placed. And so what I found, let me hit start on our timer, my bad, was I need to access my notes. We can downgrade some. Let's see. Gaming. There it is. Okay, so Steropi can downgrade. Let's go ahead and get out of this mode for right now. Steropi is right here. We can actually completely bring this down. And Wezen can downgrade. Wezen is over here, and we can drop this. Okay, and Taurus has to upgrade. That's going to be a defense portal because there is a wormhole in here. Maya needs to upgrade. Maya's already upgraded. What was it that I had seen here? I am not quite sure. But Maya is upgraded. Alright. Well, at any rate, moving on. Wriggle. Wriggle can downgrade. Opira, that's like a kind of a nickname. It's this place right here. This will be a trade station. No, wait. There we go. Select Opira. Upgrade. We'll just give it the nickname. Okay, that's a trade station. Let me get all these. These are all going to have to be labeled correctly. Pirate, wormhole defense, Baz-Karat is defense. Should it be, though? I might have overlooked that. Where are you, Baz-Karat? You're right here. Yeah, you should not be defense. Baz-Karat will be downgraded. Alvira is going to be upgraded. Alvira is a trade station now. Or will be. Cosmelian is already being upgraded, but needs to be labeled as a defense station. This is a border defense. Maybe I'll call it border defense. That's Cosmalian. Okay. So going through here, we got a piracy station, piracy, wormhole defense. This is border defense. Let's make sure of that. Yes, it is. This is a gateway defense station. This is a trade hub. This is a big time trade hub, actually. I mean, they're all kind of big time, but this covers an important section. Demes. Trade station. Rixar is in Anchorage. And it's got... oh, never mind. Ozagamum is also in Anchorage. Now we're going to put up some other Anchorage stations, but I'm going to probably need to save maybe 2 slots for pirate stations eventually. Anti-piracy. Okay, so now the other thing that happened whenever I let this roll forward in time as a test, I didn't really mess with anything else. I just wanted to make sure that once these all built up, I was collecting all my trade. The Unbidden showed up. I've heard of them, but didn't really know anything about them. I just know that they're supposed to be an event of some kind that can be hard to handle. And they wrecked shop. They did. They blew me apart. Now, I was able to fight back. Now, I don't have fleets that can go toe-to-toe with them. What I have is the ability to remake fleets time and time again. So for them, if the AI was smart and understood how I'm constructed right now, they would just come out and knock out the Neb station, because this is the strength of this empire right now. We can just pump out bodies, and we don't stand up with them toe to toe right now, and we're only half strength. That's really the shame, is that our empire is really well behind what its potential is. And that's because of some big lessons learned that I got out of this series so far. So the thing is, though, is that as time was playing forward, I was actually it looked like I was maybe able to handle them. I didn't really run that out to its completion because I figured out what I needed to know for these stations. But we'll see how it goes. This could be the end of this series. We'll see what happens. I took one cursory glance on the internet to see if the Unbidden classified as an endgame crisis, and it looks like they do, and that they get triggered by us researching the jump drive tech. So, which we have. So, let's see here. What I want to do before we even unpause, what are we doing here? Let's go over here. I want to sell. Well, I want to buy minerals. A lot of them. There, 30,000 should be good. And then to make some of that capital back, I want to sell 2,000 of each of these. Okay. And I think what I'm going to try and do is I want to go through my planets and see, because I was losing planets. This Hypercom's Forum, can I replace that with a planetary shield? Yes, I can. Will it matter? I don't know. They seemed to take out my planets with real ease. Does this keep you from landing armies? It looks like it only protects against orbital bombardment. I don't know. We'll try it. Okay, the other thing that happened was we just flat turned into robots. I don't really know if I like that. I wanted like cyborgs or something. Galactic Stock Exchange, Ministry of Production, commercial megaplexes. Let's take one of these and replace it with a planetary shield. Every planet. Now, we might not even unpause it in this episode. We're just trying to prepare for this potential assault. Commercial zones, I want to keep those. And crystalline caverns, so we will replace one of these with a planetary shield gen. Caresia, we can just flat add it. Don't worry about the orbitals. Acropolis, I saw the Acropolis became a city district. We can add planetary shield gen. Solaria. Instead of chemical plants, put up a planetary shield gen and replace this. See, this is all the auto management. It's saying that because we're in the negative here, it wants more refineries. It says this is our weak link. And so it wants to use our worlds wherever it has space to do that. And I'm saying no. I want you to stick to what I've... Well, okay, that's our problem. This is labeled as a generator world. And so it doesn't recognize that I want it to be a bureaucratic world secondarily. And okay, so anyway, replace with an admin office. Okay, Arcadia. This is a refinery world. And I think what I'm going to do here is replace the robot assembly plant with a planetary shield gen. Okay. Right here, we're still developing here. Resource silos. Planetary shield gen. Okay, and then Tartessos. You can replace... maybe Tartessos I'll leave alone. We can replace one silo. Planetary shield gen. Man, it doesn't make sense from a role-playing perspective. Take that out. We would not... We're kind of careless with this planet. This is where we send our miscreants, right? So from our perspective, like from me, from a narration perspective, I've been talking about how neat it would be if they turned this into a trade world or an ecumenopolis or something like that. But from our empire's perspective, this is throwaway labor. These people are trash. We threw them on this planet to get them out of society, and if you can do something productive with the rest of your lives and maybe contribute to the society that you so horribly offended with your crimes, then okay, you know, we would be very calloused, is what I'm saying. Thebes. Thebes is building a paradise dome. It's upgrading. Okay, and we're going to replace this with a planetary shield gen. Camelot, we'll replace one of these. Hydroponics farms, where... Oh, Commerce Megaplex. Let's replace the Commerce Megaplex with a planetary shield gen. Fitzroy's world is running into housing problems. And Research Institute. Oh yeah. Ministry of Production? No. Replace this with a planetary shield gen and replace this with a Research Institute. Okay. Oh, wait a minute. No. Maybe with precincts. Because we have a crime problem. Alright. Tranche it. Replace the robot assembly plant. We're running into some issues here. We don't have a lot of jobs on this planet. So we will replace the robot assembly plant with a planetary shield gen. Okay, Pristine Jewel. Also with a planetary shield gen. Aurora. I probably have too many bureaucratic worlds. Research Complex. Get that out of there. Replace that with a planetary shield gen. Okay. Down to the frontier sector. Commercial, Ministry of Production, Hall of Judgment, Mineral Purification. I'm going to guess we need to replace this. Maybe. No, let's keep the robot assembly plant here for right now. But we'll replace this with planetary shield gen. Okay, Tethys. Hyper Entertainment. Military Academy, Energy Nexus. Everything's upgraded here. This is another planet that I think we don't really need any more laborers. So replace the robot assembly plant with a planetary shield gen. Hinckley's Hope. Add it right here. Harmony. Just add it. Baz-Karat. Opira. This is a Forge world. Ministry of Production, maybe. Okay, Etraben. Moat Harvesting Traps, Advanced Research, Planetary Supercomputer, Robot Assembly Plant, Resource Silos. They got a bunch of stuff. Alloy, they are all kinds of mixed up here. We will replace you with a planetary shield gen. Brook is going to be a naval world. And we can replace the luxury residences on a naval world, lol, with a planetary shield gen. Pocats is supposed to be a fortress world, but it is all kinds of shiznit here. Oh, well, I labeled it a fortress world, that's right. Replace this with planetary shield gen. Okay. So all of our planets are building planetary shield generators. The next thing that I want to do is I want to give every single one of these things defense platforms. All of my stations get defense platforms. And that will not really stop these guys. It might not even be accurate to say it'll slow them down, but maybe it whittles them down a little bit, bleeds them kind of. Okay, now these are upgrading, so I really can't mess with them. Okay, well, that's about as much as I can expect. We're at 524 of 547. So again, before unpausing, what I want to do now is we can build 21 star bases. I'm going to subtract 2 off that and say we can build 19, because I think I'm going to need some anti-piracy stations in the future. 19. So that means I have 3 places that I can build anchorages. So, and they can go anywhere. So I'm going to build them around Deneb. 1, 2, 3. Let me probably need to label them. I don't know why that's Tessilia. Maybe I renamed that star system. Corrigan. I don't want to get it confused over here, wondering where that's at. Okay. Now we're gonna see let's see, we're at 19,000. That means I can come over here again. We might not even unpause in this episode. So I kind of confirmed. Remember, I told you guys I would tell you how the AI was doing over here. It does not handle a lack of housing very well at all. So I've had to handle that myself. Let's see. Everything's building there. We're building all over the place, it seems. Oh, that's because, yeah, but we're building planetary. That's why. Okay, let's go down and find out where we have. So let's see, we're upgrading to Hall of Judgment. That's going to take care of these 2. And then we got 17 open jobs. Okay. Lockney, Hall of Judgment, and resource silos. Dabule is also got a big queue. We're looking for the places where all I'm doing really is putting in a planetary shield gen. Okay. That all looks good. So down to Thebes. We're addressing housing issues here. Okay. 5 open jobs, housing problem, but we are addressing it with the city district. Okay. Transit has 12. Okay, these are just workers. Oh, I can't. Transit is a problem because what I need to do is I actually have to take some of these districts away. It's just too small of a world. It doesn't have. It'll remain unemployed here. See, we're at 60. I can't send anybody else away. So I need to lose 10. I have to get rid of at least 2 buildings. I'm just going to get rid of an even 3, 1 of each. So we're going to disable this. demolish. Okay, so now that puts us at 65, 60, 55, 50, 45. So I should be able to resettle these guys. Okay, who needs jobs? Or who needs people? We're looking for open jobs like Carisha. Carisha has 17 open jobs. Okay. So Tranchit does now have 2 unemployed rulers. I don't know. They're going to have to figure things out for themselves. We have an abundance of housing now. So maybe we'll convert some of this over to other districts, but that'll be in the future. Okay, we're building here. Aurora doesn't really need to do anything right now. Oh, well, we're facing a housing problem. So we'll convert a mining district into a city district. Okay. That was Aurora. Naflaveth, we're doing okay. Tethys, we're doing okay. Well, we have 1 unemployed, so but no jobs to give. Okay, deal with that down the road. Let some more build up there. Hinkley's Hope, we can, well, that's going to get addressed. Harmony, 4 open jobs. What are you, Harmony? You're in Agro World. So we'll put down hydroponics farms. Bozkarat, we can upgrade that. Opyra, Itraben, Rook, and Pocats. These are places we'll need to funnel labor to eventually, but right now we're not super concerned. All right, we have 3 minutes left. I'm going to create another save point. I'm going to call this, I don't know, call it, just call it pre-unbidden. There's a chance that we don't get the event, but this will let me know that it's this save, but with the changes that we've made. Okay, we got 244 left. We'll unpause, and we'll see how this goes for us. Oh, let's see, sell. Tempers are running high at the archaeology site, and several archaeologists are openly disagreeing with Dr. McCarthy about how best to proceed. Progress at the site has been slowed to a crawl. We're waiting on Titan's technology to fill this last ascension perk.
Science Division reports a new breakthrough.
Okay, we have learned gravitational analysis 2. That's going to help us with our building cost. And let's see, we got flash coolant 2, which is what I'm inclined to go with. Order has been restored on Camelot. I don't know why this says +5 and yet it must not be a +5. The exotic gases indicate it's a -5. Okay. This is the first playthrough I've made use of Colors Fade Gaming's nomenclature things, where he puts the in parentheses stuff to let him know what world that is, what kind of world. Sometimes he'll put multiples in there. So if I stick with this in the future, I'll be more standardized. Right now I'm not completely standardized, but I'm just now beginning to play around with it.
Science Division reports a new breakthrough.
There's our timer. Okay, we got aggressive conditioning. Iterating on the standard conditioning regimen for ground troops has proven to make them more effective in direct combat. Okay, so we don't need either of these. Interstellar expansion. Glandular acclimation is not needed. Cell revitalization maybe, or nerve dampeners too. I think I'll go with cell revitalization. I don't know if any of that's going to be needed once we finish this, because we straight up become robots. I don't know why we don't become cyborgs.
Recon task completed.
Maybe they just don't have a portrait that shows that. I think you can get that with some mods. All the portraits they had, we were completely robots. It is time to leave our flawed organic vessels behind and embrace immortality. We must prepare advanced synthetic avatars for our entire population and then begin the process of consciousness transfers. See, I mean, that's very believable, and that sounds really kind of cool to me. Interesting. But you would think that these synthetic bodies, they wouldn't be mechanical. We would make them with some kind of silicone skin or something. Something to that effect. And I wasn't real happy with the fact that I was limited to portraits of mechanicals. So I'm sure that can be addressed with a mod of some type. Okay, well, let's save it. There we go. And we'll find out what happens in the next episode. This is potentially very interesting. We have a lot of development going on. We have a lot of future development that is still needed. We are still terraforming a number of bases. Looks like we've upgraded here. Let's go ahead and get this stuff going. Put 2 trade hubs up and put a hyperlane registrar. This is going to be an anchorage. Where are you, Anchorage? Hangar Bay, Missile Gun, Anchorage. And then we'll get maybe a defense supercomputer. Defense grid supercomputer. Okay. Ibril Station is also an Anchorage, so not a trade hub. Anchorage. And defense grid supercomputer. Ibril. Antares. Antares is wormhole defense, isn't it? Yes. So you get the missile batteries and a defense grid supercomputer, and then upgrade. That's something I didn't do for these others. Is anything else able to upgrade? Just going down the line. Hyperlane Registrar, and then upgrade. Demius, and then upgrade. Iberi, and then upgrade. Antares, and then upgrade. Opera, trade station. And then upgrade. Alvira, trade station. And then upgrade. Mura, we're already upgrading. And Casmalian, we are also upgrading. Mira, where are you? Mura. You are... border defense. Okay. There. Wait, construction ship down here. Build mining. Build research. Build mining. Build research. And then how about you build here and here, and you can come down here and here. Okay. Science ship, is there anything that I need you to be doing? You can come excavate this site. Alright guys, I think that is everything, minus needing to get this built back up. Pirates destroyed that. I think we might be able to get this now. I'm not for sure. Okay, save again. And again, I'm Aesop Grimm. Thank you for coming by the channel, and I will see you in the next episode where this story continues. Thanks for visiting Aesop Grimm's Chronicles. If you've made it this far in the video, please consider rating, commenting, subscribing, and sharing. I hope to see you in the next episode, and until then, stay shiny.